What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video, bringing you the best quality and content from the best trading platform. And we got the Monday Madness video, and I want to invite you to check out everything we have to offer at traderswarroom.com. Listen, we look at the stock market like a war zone around here. Stocks, a sector, those are our battles. We do it together as a team. We're attacking, we're conquering, we're destroying, and we're always going to war. If that's something that you can get down with, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together. Traders War Room, let's get it. All right, before we get started, guys, welcome back. This is the Monday Madness. Let's check on some recent alerts that Traders War Room had, and we made a killing today, guys. We had a WBA play. So the first play, I always want to keep it 100 with you. We went ahead and only took $1 profit on this. It wasn't moving very quickly, and we could see that we could utilize our money somewhere else to make more money. So we went ahead and took $1 profit, and we moved on to some of these other killer trades that made money, like this SPY trade. The 415 call definitely killed it, and we made a killing all the way from 135 to 216 at the top, and I ended up closing out my full position at 205. We also had our 8th YouTube trade that we went ahead and secured for profit. That was NEO. And if you guys paid attention to the Tweaky Tuesday, or excuse me, the Thirsty Thursday video last week, we went ahead and pushed that one out there, and it took some time to get into it, but we secured it, we executed, and we made money. 145 to 250, killer trade. Right there, we got Apple, we got AMD, we got SPY. Guys, we're putting out all sorts of different tickers and different styles out here, and we ended up trimming on some airlines with American Airlines and the DAL. Guys, and these are just me. I have 25 other analysts that are doing their thing on the platform. And if you guys are interested to check out the platform, well, I got something for you. Let's take a look at it. Here's all your live trading and all the premium stuff that we have with the self bots, the sports betting, the futures. We also got all the data quant stuff, all of the watch lists, the in-depth reports, the algorithms that push out alerts on bots. We also got every kind of alert you could think of, whether you are a day trader in options, whether you're a swing trader in options, you got a small account, you want to learn about some leaps and some spreads, or you want to get into stocks, crypto, Forex, or, futures. We got something for everyone on our platform, to include all sorts of trade signals and signs and professional charts and news, guys. And we got the research and development center that is for self-learning. Truly something for everyone on this platform, every style, every type of budget. That's what we're about. So if you want consistent winners like this and truly something for everyone on your platform, then all I got to say is join TWR and come trade with the bulls. You can click the link right there and check us out, traderswarroom.com, for more information. Now, without further ado, what's hot and what's not? Guys, here's how your markets close, green across the board. And this is the 4th trading day in a row that we had a fantastic close to the market. So we are looking for a potentially continuation, but do not be surprised if we get a little bit of some hawkish news and a little bit unexpected news, and it pushes us to the downside. Here's a picture representation of the market, of the S&P as a whole. And here's your futures, a little bit red on the futures. But remember, we look at futures like a glimpse into what could be, what is not positive, what will be, not what is, because futures are what we're looking for as a strategy, a plan, a plan of attack, courses of action. So definitely we get our plan in motion. When that bell rings, we go ahead and execute our plan. So the futures help us develop that. All right, here's your heat map of your industries, guys. Energy and technology definitely took the cake today, with communication services and communication staples taking the ladder of it. So I'm expecting a little bit of a cool down from energy and technology tomorrow, depending on the particular ticker. Apple could lead the way, but I'm expecting overall some of the technology and the energy sectors to cool down a bit. And I would actually like to see consumer staples push up a little bit. So we'll look to see that. Depending on the news from the CPI data, consumer staples may get hit hard, because those will be the first ones to go if we get some extremely hawkish news. Here's your dark pools. Of course, the big boys are in there, the SPY, the Qs, the Apples. This is where the big money's flowing. So it's good information to follow the big money and follow the momentum when you're trading. And here's your calls versus your puts. I couldn't get the normal one that I used, so I went ahead and used my Fidelity account for this. About 50-50 on the big boys as far as calls and put ratios are concerned. So we're looking, basically you can tell that people are expecting some things from the CPI data, or they are positioning themselves and a just in case type of scenario. So we'll see what happens when we get that information tomorrow. All right, here's your top winners. These are stocks. And guys, we had a lot of penny stocks are starting to heat up. So if you're into penny stocks, I hope you're checking out Traders War Room on the Discord server, because we have fantastic penny stock analysts that are out there that are pushing all sorts of alerts all the time. Penny stocks can make you some decent money very quickly. And I like to trade them because they're fun. Here's your top losers. What I like about the losers is sometimes these losers, they're losing just because of one thing or another. But when you get a good company that has a lot of volume and the fundamentals are solid, these losers can actually give you a good opportunity to go in long and, ride these things for a little bit longer. When I look at losers like this, I don't necessarily think of options in mind. I think of more of long positions for, a year to 3 years out. So definitely something to keep watch, and we don't take these for granted. Most volatile stocks, got a whole bunch of them that are kind of acting all crazy, making those dramatic pushes to the upside and to the downside. So MELI, SIVB, and MSTR are the top ones that have the volatility associated with them. And here's your most active, of course. Looking at the Qs, they are always one of the most active. Apple was killing it today. NEO, AMD, SPY, SOXL. So the semiconductors were big part of the most active and the volatility that was going along with the market. Here's your 52-week highs. Now, what I like about 52-week highs is these give us opportunities. So kind of like I talked about earlier, when you get a 52-week high on a stock or a company that has great fundamentals and it has a vision that you can see being something of value in the future, usually the 52-week high could be the first part of a potential breakout. Now, conversely on that, if they don't have the fundamentals associated with them, they're just moving on price action or volatility, right? Usually you can catch these and they'll reverse and you can ride these back down because they just spiked up for one reason or another, and people are going to start profit taking. On the same side with the 52-week lows, again, I like to play rejection. I like momentum. So I like to play off of support and resistance. I like to play off the rejection. So these can give us great opportunities to get into those good stocks that have the fundamentals and the vision of a forward product that can make sense in the future, and we can get in at good prices. So definitely pay attention to these. You got to do some homework when you're looking to ride these off of rejection, but the 52-week lows can give us a good opportunity to catch bounces from the bottom. All right, some news stories. This is the news story I wanted to focus on. Normally I give you three. I'm going to go ahead and give you the one that really matters, right? So essentially this is talking about traders that are seeing inflation falling for the rest of 2022, but that likely won't stop the Fed from their rate hikes or the market volatility. So let's read into this a little bit. So there's a bit of good and bad news in the run up to next week's major U.S. inflation data on Tuesday, following July's bigger than expected decline in the U.S. Consumer Price Index, which triggered a short-term relief rally among the stocks. Basically, talking about the CPI data is going to come out. And essentially what this is all telling you, and I'm going to leave this here so that you guys can kind of read it on your own, but what they're telling you is that there's been a lot of change since the last CPI report, and the market definitely sees it. It's reading at the fair amount lower than where we were before, and they're talking about you could have a relief rally in bonds and equities if the numbers are realized, but I don't think that the relief rally is going to stay, and that is from who. So basically what they're saying is like, hey, if we can get the normal information that we're expecting from the CPI report, we're expecting a nice little rally coming in. However, it probably won't stay. And that's kind of what I was going to talk to you about in my chart thing. I've been telling you guys this for a while. I still see a lot of bearish sentiment coming in the market. I think this relief rally is great, and I'm a momentum trader, and so I'm riding this as we get it, but I still think that we're bearish on this. And so the Fed's concern is less about spot inflation. The big concern is about inflation expectations. So the Fed has to firmly control inflation expectations so spot inflation doesn't completely change the view of inflation in society. Retail gas is coming down very quickly, but on the other side, food and rent prices continue to go up. So the Fed has no choice but to show the markets it's in control of inflation. And that's what it's looking for, okay? So bottom line up front, if we get the same news that we're expecting, the market will probably rally for a little bit. Probably SPY will push towards that 420 like we talked about before it hits that resistance. And then we'll probably see the dump coming down to the downside. If we get some crazy hawkish news that is unexpected, we will probably spike initially from a little bit of people kind of getting in, trying to make some money, and then we will dump very hard, very quickly. And so you guys have to be prepared, and that's why we trade price action. We trade price action, and we trade momentum, so we can follow the trend no matter which way it goes. Calls on the bull, puts on the bear. All right, so enough of that boring news stuff. Let's go ahead and get into some trending stocks and charts. So here's your top 20 hottest trending stocks, and I got some of these charts coming up here shortly. But man, these things were moving and shaking, and these are the ones that everyone is trading. They have the most volume, the most volatility, and the best bang for your buck. So we're definitely going to pay attention to some of these, and these are the ones that a lot of people are trading themselves. So let's look at some charts. So first off, we're going to go ahead and talk with SPY. So like I talked about, SPY continuation, I think we get a push to 415, and then we get some heavy resistance. If we can hold that resistance level, then the likelihood of a push to 420 is high. If we kind of fail and we reject this 415 area, we'll probably initially dump a little bit, and then I think we have a little bit of a relief rally going back up to that 420 area where I think we're going to fail hard, and then that's going to push us to our new low that we're going to see in the market. I still have a price target of SPY at 350, 360 by mid-October. So I'm standing firm with that. That's what I think is going to happen. And you guys can mark my words here. And then you guys can call me a fool if it doesn't happen in October, or you can call me the man when it does happen in October. So we're definitely paying attention to it. All right. So SLV, so silver bumped up hard. And what I like about this chart is it has an inside bar. And so inside bars are fun because it gives us trigger points already off the gut. We don't even have to like develop trigger points. It already has it built in. So the trigger point for this is 18.5. And then the trigger point for the bottom side is 18. So basically with inside bars, what we do is we create rules, okay? We tell ourselves, all right, if SLV were to close on a 5-minute or 15-minute chart above 18.5, we could think about going long in positions. On the other side, if SLV closed below $18 on a 5 or 15-minute chart, we could think about going puts to the downside, and it probably would cover that gap. So we got two triggers on this one that we're paying attention to, and we can make money going both ways, depending on which trigger is pulled first. Neo, we made a killer off of our 8th YouTube trade. You guys saw the alert, man, and congratulations to those of you that followed the alert and got into the trade. Hey, it pays to follow Traders War Room on YouTube. There's no lie about that. But I do think that we're going to have a cool down period. I think it was too much too soon. I think we get a little bit of a surge pushing up to 22, and then we start to see the resistance, and then we come back down to around 19, 18.5. I don't think we're ready to break out quite yet because, you know, we've just recently gotten back up to this level. So I think we get another push to the downside, see how we hold those new lower levels, and then we can go from there on whether we can hold the momentum or not. SOS. So this one is interesting. It's cheap, and anytime crypto is moving, this is going to move. So as long as crypto stays bullish, this will stay bullish, and you can go long on it. So I'm looking for a potential break from its current levels as long as crypto stays hot. Okay, so I'll be looking at coin. I'll be looking at some other cryptos as well. Crypto stays hot for the most part, this thing will do fairly well. And then, of course, you can look if crypto starts to dump. I wouldn't even be looking into SOS, getting into a trade. But it's cheap, and you can definitely find some decent contracts on this out there, or you can even go in shares and make some decent money on some bullish run. Oracle, fantastic trade that we got into in our $500 to $5,000 challenge on the Traders War Room Discord server. This one absolutely killed it, and we're looking to go ahead and cash out big time tomorrow. So I will update everyone in the Discord server when we go ahead and secure for profits, because this one is going to make us some money. We pushed out in October, so we shouldn't be affected too much by IV Crush because we definitely have time on our side. So I do like this trade. I think we made a good deal on this one, and we're looking to make some decent money. ANVS. So, you know, the news about Parkinson's disease and dementia and stuff like that was hitting pretty hard again. So this thing popped. What I don't like about this and why I'm bearish on this one is because it was such a hard push and it wicked out hard at the top, which tells me we got buyer's exhaustion. So I do think we come down to the downside. I would not be surprised if we see 18 to 17.5 on this one, just coming off of the bullish sentiment. people taking profits, and they've been in for, a long time, and they've gotten beat up because this thing was running before at these levels before, and it just tanked hard, and people got caught holding the kitty. So essentially, they're taking their money and they're going to run, and this thing's going to come back down, in my opinion, and I'm going to catch it on the downside. And finally, Adobe. I like what I'm seeing on the chart, guys. I think that we're going to get some decent move in two earnings, and I'm going to capitalize on it. So I'm going to be looking for calls tomorrow on this particular one. This is a little expensive. The premiums are juiced up a little bit, but you can kind of save yourself a little bit of cash if you want to do a spread on this one. And actually, that might be something that we do. So if you follow me on Traders War Room and you get my alerts, keep an eye out for an Adobe trade. Either I'm going to go with a call if I see the bullish sentiment and it makes sense as far as the momentum, or I'm going to be looking to probably do some sort of spread on this one to save a little bit of money and make it so that theta is a non-consequential type of item. So we'll be looking for that one tomorrow. All right, guys. So important note, CPI data is tomorrow, and we're expecting a rate hike of 7.5. And depending on the market tone, that's how the market will react. And unexpected news, it'll dump, and the expected news, it'll jump. That's just putting it very plainly, but that's what I'm expecting tomorrow. So I am expecting some baseline type of news. I don't think they're going to give us any much of a shell shock. I think they're going to keep it and kind of do what is expected. So I'm expecting the market to take a little bit of a relief and push towards the SPY pushing towards that 415 level that we talked about earlier. All right, guys, and that is it. That is it. Up next is Traders War Room products and services. Now, of course, you can stop the video right now if you're not interested to see what we have going on in Traders War Room. You can always check out what we have on a website or our social medias, or use the direct links in the description. But if you want to rock it and see what we got, guys, then go ahead and stay with me real quick, and we'll go ahead and knock it out. If not, thank you for joining us today, and I hope you go out and make some money tomorrow. All right, for those of you that are back with me, we want to look at some products and services. So truly something for everyone and every type of style. That's what we offer. Whether you're looking for those real-time buy and sell alerts, you want that live trading, you want one-on-one mentoring trading classes, or a community just to get in there with like-minded and talk shop, we have something for you on Traders War Room. You can check us out at these links right here, or go to traderswarroom.com and get spun up on everything we offer. So we want you to allow us to assist you in becoming consistent. One of the biggest DMs I get is, Chuck, man, I was doing good and now I'm not doing so good. And that goes into consistency and having discipline, having a style that matches your trading personality. And we can help you with that. So allow Traders War Room to help you develop skills, gain confidence, receive guidance, refine your strategies, get a pro perspective, and explore new plans of attack. The process is easy. You go to the website, you book your session, our secretary gets with you on your availability, locks it in with us. We execute the session, and every paid person receives the recorded copy for a tool and a reference point. It's a fantastic platform, and we truly care about the individual, and every session is focused on you as an investor. So definitely check it out if this interests you, and I hope to see you in a Traders War Room one-on-one. We have a saying around here that every battle needs a plan, and we want you to build your plan with Traders War Room. Whether you're looking for upcoming or historical classes, we have something for everyone. Our upcoming classes are done live, and you get your recorded copy via email. And if it's a historical class that you're looking for, it's already been done. We put those on the platform, and you can purchase it right from the website and watch it 24/7 right there on the Traders War Room website, like you would any other video trading platform. So definitely check it out at the link right there. And I hope you get some great knowledge and great quality from the stuff that we put out. And finally, if you want less noise and just alerts, we have the Traders War Room Instant Message Alert platform. This is a fantastic platform. We got it simplified, guys. We got 2 channels. You get an alerts channel for all the fire alerts, and you get a lounge to go connect with other trade members. If you are overwhelmed with the platform that you're on, or too many dings and pings, allow Traders War Room to help you, and come check out the Traders War Room Instant Message Alerts. Links are right there. And this one is more informational. We have that formal course I was talking about, the 6-week long, 2 classes per week trading course on options fundamental. Our course right now is wrapping up. We're mid-semester into this class, but we are getting ready for our next course, and that's in October 22. If you want more information about the trading option fundamental course, just go to the link right there and read what it's about, and you can contact me via DM or email, and I will give you all the answers to everything, and you can read the testimonials. We have a fantastic platform, guys. We got a virtual classroom. We have, we had two teachers that took the course, and both of these, we asked them specifically, how can we make this better? They gave us some advice. We went ahead and implemented, and we have something that rivals online education, guys. It is truly amazing. It's a fantastic place. And guys, I hope you guys take advantage of this, because we put a lot of effort into making this a professional and true platform from the cradle to the grave. When you're done with this, you are going to know everything fundamentals about options trading. So definitely check it out if you're interested. All right, and with that, I want to say thank you. That's the video. Please remember to quit spending that money that isn't making money and join TWR today. Thank you for coming along with us on the journey. Remember, we look at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks, a sector, those are our battles. We do it together as a team. Attack, conquer, destroy, and we're always going to war. From all the staff at Traders War Room and our battle buddy Rocket, I want to say thank you. And if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war together. Have a great evening. Catch you at the bell.